Nebraska just made another huge recruiting move by scheduling an official visit with a five-star offensive lineman out of Las Vegas, Nevada. So in today's video, I'm going to break down who this prospect is, what he brings to the table, what's his interest in Nebraska, and then will Matt Rhule and the Huskers land his talents and secure one of the best recruits in the country? So really quick, before I dive into this prospect, make sure to smash that like button if you're getting fired up about Nebraska recruiting. I know I am. And hey, while you're at it, hit that subscribe button. I'm posting a video every single day this summer talking about Nebraska football, Nebraska recruiting, and so on. So if you just want to support me or you want to stay in tune with the Huskers, please hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 4K. But without further ado, let's jump right into it, talking about this prospect, five-star offensive lineman, and he goes by the name of Douglas Utu, listed at 6'5", 300 pounds, out of Bishop Gormon High School in Las Vegas. And according to Rivals, he is the 8th best player in America, 2nd best interior lineman. And you look at the offer list: Bama, Michigan, Georgia, Ohio State, Penn State. I mean, I can just keep going on. This guy has offers from everywhere in the country. He's one of the most sought-after players, and there's a big reason why. So who is he as a player? What is he going to bring to the table as a Nebraska potential commit? Well, first off, he plays both tackle and guard. Guard is his natural position. That's what he plays at high school, but he's probably going to play tackle at the next level. Again, he's listed at 6'5". He has tackle feet. With that being said, he has really good footwork, really good balance for his size. He's very physical on film, but brings a nice quickness to his game as well. But again, really, the one thing I took away from watching him is that he is a big nasty. He's going to make you pay in both the pass pro and in the running game. He's looking for pancake blocks. He's looking for somebody just to go after at all times. That's where you get here with Douglas Utu, and there's a reason why he's a five-star prospect. And most scouts are already calling him to be potentially a first-round draft pick. He's a guy that who's going to probably be a 4-year starter any place that lands him. He'll be in the mix to start the second he gets on campus. So again, he is the true five-star player, a true top-tier guy in the class of 2025. But what's the interest in Nebraska? How did this all start? Now, again, it's all rooted to Donovan Raiola, offensive line coach for Nebraska. Again, when he got hired here about 2 years ago at this point, he made it a point of emphasis to bring back the Polynesian pipeline, to go after Hawaii, to go after California, to go after Nevada. And he is succeeding at a rate we've never seen before. Not only is Douglas Utu coming on campus, but he's landed, 4-star offensive linemen already throughout his career. He's got other 5-star offensive linemen to take visits and guys who are still considering Nebraska to this day. So again, he's working overtime to bring this pipeline back and to get some top-tier West Coast talent. Now, with that being said, Nebraska's had a lot of success in Bishop Gormon specifically. They landed a guy in last recruiting cycle by the name of Alex Ruggeroli. That's one of the reasons why a lot of these guys are taking a visit to Nebraska, is again to rekindle that connection with that guy. And Nick Gates, another player who's had a long career inside the NFL as a Nebraska Cornhusker, another Bishop Gormon kid. So we've had a lot of guys come from Bishop Gormon in the past, a lot of players on the offensive line. We're trying to get that going again. So again, talking about Douglas Utu a little bit more. He's been on campus a couple times. He was recently on campus for the spring game, and he brought along a couple of his friends, a couple of other players from Bishop Gormon. No big deal. SJ Alafetuli, another 5-star offensive lineman, and then Ale Kalanivalu, top, almost a 5-star prospect. I think he's about top 50 in the country. So, no big deal. Some other, borderline 5-star prospects with him. So again, this is a big deal. This is a big deal. I'm just kidding. This is a huge deal that Douglas Utu is considering Nebraska. Not only that, but his friends are almost going to commit to Nebraska as well. So talking about that some more, there are a couple reasons why I think Nebraska has a really good shot at landing him. Now, before I talk about that, I got to talk about the other schools that are in the mix. Michigan right now is probably the betting favorite. He was just on an official visit over there with Michigan. Washington's also in the mix there. But Nebraska, I'd say, is that third team that's really trying to land his talents. But listen, there's 3 reasons why I think Nebraska will land him. Number one, Donovan Raiola. Again, he is the real deal. He's trying to build those connections. He's trying to get other Polynesian players. You're going to feel at home at Nebraska, and I think Douglas understands that. Number 2, like I just talked about, that deep history inside of Nevada, that deep history that Nebraska has been recruiting Bishop Gormon. They've had a lot of success there. And the number 3 reason is that promise of development. The fact that if you go to a program like Matt Rhule's program, you go to a program, with Donovan Raiola, you are going to go to the next level. You're going to go to the NFL. That's a guarantee. I think that's one of the big reasons these offensive linemen feel comfortable about visiting Lincoln. And hey, the 4th reason is that this is the only school that Douglas Utu is considering that all of the rest of his friends are considering as well. Again, I just mentioned S.J. Alafatuli and then Ale Kalanavalu. Both those guys, 5-star, 4-star offensive linemen who are being recruited all over the country, but both those guys are not considering Michigan that heavily. They're not considering Washington that heavily. Nebraska is the only place Douglas can go if he wants to play with his brothers at the next level. I think he understands that. And honestly, if Nebraska lands him, they might land the other 2 as well. That's a package deal. And hey, I was talking about this in a past video. You're looking at potentially Douglas Utu playing guard for you, 5-star. You're looking at S.J. Alafatuli playing center for you, 5-star. And then you're looking at Ale Kalanavalu playing tackle for you, very high 4-star, borderline 5-star. So that's incredible. And it's credible that Nebraska is even this far in the recruiting process with them. So definitely watch out for Douglas Utu. He'll be on campus this weekend on Saturday and Sunday. An expected July commitment from him when he's wrapping up these OVs. So, man, this is big that Nebraska's trying to get him, and watch out. So let me know down in the comment section below. Are you fired up about Douglas Utu and him coming on campus this weekend? And, hey, if you made this far in the video, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. As always, folks, go Big Red, go Matt Rhule, and see you in the next one.